welcome to Game Dev Tycoon, aka the game that FRAPS has decided, you know what, Web, fuck you, I don't want to do it. And before I get started, in the background is my close friend and evil shadowy mastermind of this future game company, Nick. Say hi.
Hello.
We've been trying to get this to work for, last time I said this it was 25 minutes, now it's like 37 minutes.
Yeah.
Think of everything we could have been doing in that time.
Well, you see, what's going to happen is once we've amassed our mass empire, I will find the developers that have made this game and crush them in my hand.
I don't know. I mean, I thought they were quite good with their marketing strategy, and it is an interesting game. Although I suck massively at it, I don't know how well you'll do.
Oh, well, as I say, the plan is that because I'm the shadowy mastermind in the background, if it goes horribly wrong, I will simply make out like a bandit, and I'll just throw you under the bus. But that's the perks of a shadowy overlord. You gotta realize that it's a pretty sweet gig.
Yep. So the idea is we're going to try and do really well, thinking that between the two of us, playing video games for ever, we should technically know what makes a good video game. So before we start the adventure, we're gonna try and give us a name. Nick had a brilliant name from a generator, so brilliant name, please.
Okay, I've got two brilliant names here. We've got Fresh Airship Games, which is just like it's whatever. Or, and I swear to God, this is what it came up with: Big Melons Interactive.
We have to go with that one.
It's gonna be Big Melons Interactive. I'm sorry,
What did you type in?
Apparently, we're creating a games company. It's literally
it won't let me type in interactive.
Okay, Big Melons Interact.
I want to type
That's even better.
Webmistressl Studios.
Okay,
That's
Big Melon. Oh, yeah, Big Melon Studios.
I want to type Big Melon because I don't know.
Okay.
Alright, and since Nick's the shadowy mastermind, I'll be the one running the show, so call me L. No, call me Webs, because everyone knows me as Webs.
Yep.
So, yes. Where did you find this randomization thing anyway?
I swear, literally, I typed into Google game company name generator, and that's what it came up with.
Did you know this game actually gives you an achievement if you name your studio after the people who made this game?
I did not know that, but that's,
Yeah.
strange.
Alright, so let's get started. And we'll save over awesome games, aka our aborted try.
Well, to be fair, it was coming along pretty nicely, I thought, with, what was it, with Tank... Tank Busters 30k?
We'll recreate it, don't worry.
Okay.
Alright, so congratulations!
So rise from the ashes. We basically bought out the assets from the previous company.
Yeah, and afterwards we had enough money to top up to the starting 70k.
Yep.
So let's start developing our first game. Spent fucking time. So, what? As you can see, this has already kind of got the thing. What the hell?
Okay, I guess, see, I told you we bought up Tankbusters 30,000. The power I wield as the shadowy overlord.
Well, we might as well stick with, as you can tell, we're going to do a military thing.
Yeah.
In case you're wondering why I'm typing slowly, it's because I'm just snickering. Okay, do you remember what it was? It was simulation?
Simulation, that was it.
Yeah.
Because I was like, action, and then we were like, oh, we're really limited by the platform, so okay.
Yeah. So as you can see, we have the G64 and the PC. The PC is, of course, based after lovely PCs, and the G64 is based off of... Shadowy Overlord!
The competitors, I would guess some sort of like the... Was that the Mac? I have no idea. I have no idea how,
You
I'm
don't know what a
course, and I don't know what a G64 is. I'm terrible.
They make they make different names up for different companies. So like, Nintendo is now Ninvento.
Okay. Fair
The
enough.
PlayStation is now the Play System.
Okie dokie.
And that G64, I think, is the Commodore 64.
Yeah.
Alright, so... I want to make it 2D graphics. Nick wants to make it text-based.
I think that text-based, honestly, given like the level of tech, given we're doing this on... and also, Like, who doesn't want to play a military sim text-based game? You know, I think there's a real niche market out there that's being missed by.
Yeah, but we're just starting out. We're not trying to appeal to a niche market. We're trying to appeal to a mass market so we can make lots of money.
Okay, fair enough. I'm just concerned that it's a lot of money to. But okay, if you think to, okay, I will. We'll be pioneers in the field and we'll plow 10k into it. You've melted my heart, minion. So 2D graphics version 1 it shall be. Although, as I say, if it goes horribly wrong, it's no skin off my nose. So, there's already one bug.
Yeah, well, it will pick the right thing. I think if we went with the 64, it would have been better for the graphic standpoint. But you know what? PCs are going to be the way to the future. So, as we can tell, gameplay up, and I think engine should be up here.
Yeah, engine's kind of important now. So, and this is a military sim, so.
Dope. I will put the story and quests here, because it's not really important in the simulation, I think. You need a basic story, you know. Go kill baddie.
Yeah. This is a military sim. Go kill the bad people. In the 30th millennium, there is only tank. As
you can tell, this is not our first attempt doing this, because we're already trying to save things that we said previously. That was funny.
Oh, no, you're ruining it. You're ruining the illusion.
I'm not going to lie to the people watching my channel, Nick.
You're ruining the magic of theatre. Why must you ruin it? Anyway.
So yeah, I'm just skipping over this, but basically, the higher these are, the better the game will be, apparently. And we need to fix bugs, because that will detract. So let's put things up. Bugs happen a lot, like no matter what game it happens, so it doesn't seem to worry. Alright, so dialogues are down, so that we can have an all your base or belong to us kind of thing. Did we want level design to be up or artificial to be higher?
I'd say, I guess level design is probably a little bit more important. He said,
He said, so, not knowing, thinking my minion was going to take the brunt of the damage anyway. So.
Well, yeah, exactly. I mean, honestly, it's no skin off my nose because evil. Honestly, I have so many game companies. You've no idea.
You only have one game company.
Well,
and previously it was called Awesome Games.
What?
And previously it was called Awesome Games.
It was, and then what do you think happened there? I had to sell them off because they just were not, they weren't being productive.
I was the only minion there!
As far as you know.
Alright, so, I know that all these are equally important, so we're just going to put them all up to max.
Okay, so we could have just left it as was.
We could have, but I like full bars. They're pretty. Yeah. And we only got basic sounds as additional features, but we'll get more as we unlock things with our research points, which is what we use those for.
Yeah.
We might as well talk quickly about why this game got a lot of publicity. So Nick already knows because I sort of told him the first take. But when this was released, on the same day, the developers of the game released a cracked version on the Pirate Bay or something, and a lot of people downloaded it, and they got to a certain point where piracy in-game was actually ruining their company to the point they couldn't make money and they went bankrupt. And a lot of people were like, oh no, why do people pirate? It was kind of funny. Alright, so we can work more to make our game perfect, or we can just accept it like this.
Well, it's taken all the bugs out, so...
Yeah, so we're done. You start working.
It's a bug-free game. Hooray!
Hooray! Alright.
Promotions all around, except no. So... Okay.
You're the worst boss ever.
Well, what do you expect from a shadowy overlord, honestly?
The development of the game is complete. We'll gain experience and improve skills. So as you can see, these are our new records. These are bonuses we get. So we get a new topic, new combos, great combos. We can even get like time management when we have more than one person. And this is the experience we've got in all areas. You can level up as time goes on.
Hooray!
So let's see how much of a train wreck this is. Finish the first game. We also get developed research points. You can use them to unlock new options for future games. So I'll just look it up. Right, I'll show the research real quick. I really hate putting tutorials up.
It's almost like they're really obnoxious.
Yeah. So like we want to research this, but we don't have enough points yet.
I think the new topics would be useful, but
but like we'll focus on that later. Like we definitely want sci-fi and fantasy because those are great. Racing when we eventually get onto consoles, but we should save up our research points, so we need to make a couple more games, I think.
Okay.
Alright, the first reviews are in!
Okay, let's see how it came out. Yeah!
That's nice. I can click this to try and make it go faster, actually.
Fuck you, good. Fuck you.
Game
Yeah,
Hero Fighter is
beautiful.
and enjoyable. So I
Yes.
think we did very well for our first game.
Everyone sees how great Tank Busters is. Tank Busters 30,000. What a launch title.
Big Melon Studios, a newcomer in the game industry, has released their first game, Tank Busters 30K. The game received favourable reviews. With such a good start, Big Melon Studios are sure to gain fans quickly. And fans are basically people who will always buy our games no matter what. Although we can lose them if we release very shitty games.
Wow, we are so... Yeah.
Yeah. So yes, this is first week. I think we should save that because it was quite good. We'll receive income every week, and you can see this graph. It'll slowly peter out until it stops selling, and it'll tell us like how much it did total. We now have 11 fans.
Hooray!
It's almost as many
so
fans.
Successful.
That's how many fans I got my first week on YouTube. Maybe, I don't know. But we can look at the game history and we can see like how it goes. So currently we're at a loss because it's still tallying up, but that should raise and we should come out with a nice profit.
Yeah.
And I'm going to save this because it strikes me as good progress. So, shall we start our next game?
Yes, I think we should. Although, yeah, I see we're starting to plot blur. Although we've broken even, so you know.
Yeah, actually, we've made more than we started off with.
Yeah, no, so that's
all right. So I'm going to take over this one.
Okay, Shadow. Okay, Minion.
All right, so we're gonna call this Tale of Kingdoms.
Okay.
And it's going to be a medieval adventure. Maybe this is probably where it's going to come horribly off the chart because we're putting.
Well, to be fair, you have taken ownership of this, so you know if it does go horribly wrong. So, and by the way, it's only just dawned on me like, oh, Commodore 64. I'm an idiot.
I explained that to you ages ago.
You did, but I was like, I don't need to listen to my minion. So, anyway.
Your minion knows better than you. Hi,
Yeah.
and because I'm remembering like really early games, they were like, well, I didn't play them myself because I was barely a twinkle in my dad's eye at the time.
Yeah.
But there was like King's Quest and stuff like that, and Ultima.
Yeah, but that was all text-based back then, so...
That was text-based? I thought it was really simple 2D graphics.
The first one was text-based, and then it went into 2D graphics, I think. But anyway, so...
Alright, so I think story and quests need to go right up, believe it or not.
Yeah.
Engine's not really as important, and gameplay can take a small hit. I don't know why, but I find that it tends to work out better if you focus more on like stuff you'd expect to see in an RPG for adventure. I don't know why. I wouldn't think that. I'd think like the story should be where the gameplay is currently.
Yeah, but you know, as I say, like this is medieval and rather than fantasy, and it's not RPG. So.
Well, do you want me to switch to?
No. That sounds fine to me.
Okay, so let's go. And as you can see, Tank Busters is still selling. Maybe we'll break 10k.
Oh wow, we're doing that one.
Yay!
A bit more. Oh yes, we sold 10k. Hooray!
This is an important milestone. All right. So as you can see, we're developing. Dialogues I'm gonna crank up to here. Sorry.
That's okay.
And AI I'm gonna lower a tiny bit.
Yeah. Well, reasonable AI. Yeah, that's.
Maybe?
Yeah, that looks fine to me.
Stop scratching your head and get back to work. That's one thing. If your character's scratching their head, they won't do any work, and that can be a problem when you're like on timed deadlines.
Yeah, I can imagine.
You can't even control when they start scratching their head or not. So world design's got to be high. Graphics can take a hit, and so can sound, I think.
Okay.
And we're going to leave
basic sounds. So.
Yeah. So in total, I think creating these games cost 20k to start off with. Yeah, because that's basically around how much we had at the start.
Wow, we did pretty. Tank Busters 30,000 did pretty well actually.
Yep, people love the grim darkness apparently.
They do love the grim darkness of the 30th millennium.
Also, Nick commented on this earlier, but we might live in a shitty garage making video games, but we have a DeLorean. We're set for life.
Yeah.
So while we're sorting out bugs, sometimes we'll like come up with more design and technology points. I don't think she wants to come up with any.
Oh, she's added a bug.
And she fixed it. So the Govador 64 is selling competitors. We'll get industry news like this and it'll be like, oh, we don't think this is going to take off for like the play system and stuff, but as we all know, it kind of did.
Yeah, so, yeah.
So yeah, experts say this might spell the end of competing hardware manufacturers. Yeah. Alright, so
So
let's...
I'm curious. Does the game always like? So does it follow history? Like, oh, it's always going to be that. You know.
Well, what I do know, because I played the demo on my crappy laptop when I was, at uni for my exams, is that around year 5 is when the Commodore 64 will actually fall out of use. Like, the company will go bankrupt, as what happened in real life.
So it follows history then. It always
It does
goes.
follow history. Yep. And as you can see, this is the profit we made.
Hooray! Wow, we made pretty decent profit on that.
Yep.
Like we did really well on that. Nice.
Yep.
So
let's
what's
see.
happening now?
Well, we'll see how the game review comes in. I think it's a good idea to see the game reviews and judge if it was a success or failure before actually making another one.
If it's a success, then I take full credit for it and will give myself a massive promotion. If it's a dreadful failure, the minion designed it. So.
You're a bastard.
Yeah. Well, design. 6, quirky but good. All right.
I can take that. If it's above 5, I'm happy.
Nice experience. All right. Oh, okay. Well,
so
all games are very easily, they just like beautiful games. So,
not really. I have made some games that I thought were going to be fantastic, and they're like, this game is shit. Alright, so that was quite good, so I'm going to save. And I think we should work on maybe our next game.
Yep, I think so.
Because we're just at the point where we can research new topics and possibly the custom engine.
Yeah.
I forgot what the word was. So, develop a new game. So, what topic should we go with?
I think we should go with... Sports are usually a pretty reliable one. I don't like sport games, but let's do sports.
Yeah,
I saw your judgment in your lack of saying anything. Don't worry, we're not becoming EA yet.
Oh god. Actually, EA does sort of exist in this game.
Okay.
Like, they've made parody versions of companies and such. Alright, so are we doing a simulation, action, adventure?
Oh, I'm thinking either strategy, like we could do like a management thing, or we could do a simulation. So,
Strategy might work, actually.
yeah, we'll do strategy.
Simulation, you're actually playing, whereas
Okay.
strategy, you're just pointing people in the right direction.
I think we should stick with just because it's so much cheaper developing for the PC.
Alright, we got a name?
Okay, name after, let's see, because we've had Tale of Kingdoms and we've had Tank Busters 30,000. Okay.
We've been terrific so far.
We have. So I feel like we need to have something punchy for our sports strategy game. I think it's going to need something like...
Punch Out! Wait, hang on, that's a game in real life.
That is a real game, and it's not really a strategy game. So,
I don't know, you have to know when to jab and when to duck. I don't know, I never played Punch Out.
Okay, well, it's inspired. I think we should have manager punch up. You strategize about how you should pick fights with the other team's manager.
Yeah, the person you actually manage doesn't do the punching, you do.
Yeah.
Put a exclamation mark, because exclamation marks are cool. And stick with 2D graphics.
Okay. Oh, is the text... Okay.
And this is when we unlock like contract work, which is basically a way to make quick cash and also get some small research points. We'll do that after we finish this game. But we can't do anything else while we're in game development because it just brings up game history. And occasionally marketing if we have it.
Yeah.
So story and quests.
No. Yeah.
I think strategy and engine should go back up.
Okay. Maybe stories and quests go up a little bit.
More?
Because it's a sports strategy, so that's fine.
Okay. And we're still making sales. Stop scratching your head, woman.
She's
If
so
your head-
confused.
If your scalp's so itchy, get some better shampoo. I swear.
Oh, we gained another 7 fans. So that's good.
Yeah, we make fans every week with good games, and games that are crappy will lose fans.
Yeah.
So according to rumors, Japanese company Ninvento is planning to roll into a home console. Many industry experts doubt the home gaming consoles will take off, but we'll see what they deliver. So, what do you think? Do you think it'll take off?
I think it's just a lot of hot air, personally.
I don't know. I think we should invest in this console stuff. You know?
Maybe.
Alright, so
I think artificial intelligence is kind of important for this.
yep.
And level design, I say dialogues is more important than level design in this.
Really?
Well, because it's a strategy game, so.
I would say that they're kind of like at the same level. I mean, the
Okay, well,
artificial
let's make them the
intelligence
same level then. Okay.
that's roughly the same level.
Yeah.
I am doing this with the naked eye, you see. Oh god, develop! More develop! Wow, this is not developing much. I think everything needs to stay about the same.
Okay.
This is not kind of doing as well as I think we were hoping. I get the feeling I'm about to be thrown under a bus.
Well, let's get rid of them bugs.
Damn bugs.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, I think we might be able to take a not so good game for a little bit. Because this is not good.
We're doing pretty well.
New combo, it's not a great combo, so we might have made a bit of an oops.
Well, the last one wasn't a great combo either. So.
No, it was a great combo.
No, it was a new combo.
It said new combo and great combo. So let's look at how let's look at contract work. Right, so as you see, extra cash, generate small research points. Decide carefully what contract you get, because if you miss the deadline, you have to pay a penalty.
Oh.
So basically, we have to come up with enough of these.
Help debugging a convoluted base.
So we need to have 1 design point and 9 technology. Got this for 4 weeks. And if we don't finish it in time, we have to pay a penalty.
Yeah.
So I think we should do the debug thing, because that's
that's pretty simple, and also the fact for some reason that we don't seem to be able to do. Oh, okay, the reviews for Manager Punch Out.
Yeah, because I opened the thing before that. It's not going to go well, I think. Oh, come on, 5.
That's a meh.
Has moments.
Has moments. Come on.
Falls a bit short.
Okay, so it wasn't our greatest release ever, but we've got 101 fans. So that means that they will be buying that shit up.
Yeah, but they also might leave if it's bad. Yeah, see, we lost 4 fans.
What?
Yes, I kind of liked calling them the Dalmatians. Alright, but as you can see, we've got consoles now. And I think since we got consoles coming, we should now make a we should research, custom game engines, and then we'll make a game engine.
Okie doke.
Yeah,
oh fuck, we're losing fans from terrible Manager Punch Out. I blame my minion.
God damn it. Let's see how much. Yeah, so far we've lost just 16k on this.
Yeah, well, hopefully, I mean, if we can break even, that's.
I don't think we're gonna break even somehow. I really don't.
Yeah, I don't think any bad.
Alright, so we've researched custom game engine.
Hooray!
Now we can create our own game engines.
Hooray!
I don't know if we can afford to make a game engine, but we'll see. So, do you want to stick with normal 2D graphics? Right, we'll call this, I think the idea is, some people have said, just make game engines specifically for, like, PC or consoles.
Yeah.
And I'm kind of liable to agree, because consoles at the start don't need, like, save game and stuff, whereas PC save games are probably better.
Yeah.
So we'll call this, I don't know, PC Awesome 1.
I like the fact that you are taking what I'm pretty certain is most programmers' approach to naming engines. I mean, obviously there's Source, which is like, oh, that sounds cool.
Okay.
Let's not go crazy. Remember, we need to sort of not.
Okay,
because it's 40k at the moment.
I think we might be able to swing it, because we can go like 50k into bankrupt, into like debt before we can.
Okay. If you think so.
Let's throw all the shit at the wall.
Oh, okay. That's really expensive. I think you might want to.
Let's make a new game first.
Yeah, let's see how Manager Punch Out.
It's not gonna work out for us.
Okay. Well, I'll let you pick a new one.
All right, so I'm gonna make a space. Would you say that Space Invaders was a space action of some sort?
I'd say probably more likely action, but.
Yeah, and we'll put it on the PC because 64 is expensive.
Yeah, they've been pretty reliable thus far, the old PC. So.
PC will never go out of fashion.
Not that we're using any meta knowledge or anything.
Me use meta knowledge? Never.
I'd say engine's kind of important.
Engine is a bit more important, but like for action games, you really want high gameplay, and story is not so much as important. But because basically all we Actually, was there any story in Space Invaders? Because I think it was just a case
No,
of
literally just, you must shoot the things.
Alright, so let's just do it like that. Stop developing bugs, woman!
Oh no, I'm thinking of, which one's, oh, I'm thinking of asteroids, that's it.
I don't think...
Somehow managed to punch out, despite the fact that it's losing us fans, it's actually ticking over constantly. I don't...
Yeah, it's still selling, but... And I think dialogue's
is less important. We're not a company that does dialogue.
But we will be. I want to make a big, epic RPG.
Yeah, this ain't no Mass Effect bullshit, you know.
No, I'm talking about, like, Final Fantasy.
No, I know. Oh, okay. Ugh. Anyway, personal differences aside.
Personal differences aside, I did that without okaying it. Ha! Defiance! Graphics should be high, world design should also be, but I think sound can take a small hit.
Well, graphics are still on level 1 for some reason, so...
They all level up, like, roughly at the same pace, but it goes slowly.
Yeah.
Alright, I'm gonna see if I actually broke it. Oh. It just hit profit.
Oh, just by the skin of the teeth.
No fans were made, though. In fact, plenty were lost.
Say again?
No fans were made with that.
Yeah, so, okay, so...
How far behind are you in the screen share, actually?
I think I'm like a couple of seconds or so, but I'm doing alright.
Okay, fair enough.
$5.
It's okay, we can fix that.
That's pretty good, though. Oh, well, design's not bad. Wow, okay. Get rid of that bug.
Give her a minute. Give her a minute. Now we can research gamepads, which we're going to have to if we want to make consoles. Yeah. Console-based games. Yay, so new record! New combo!
That was so new.
Great combo, see?
Oh, great combo, great. Oh, that's champion.
Yep, and now we're leveling up everything else. And I leveled up!
Should have seen that one coming. Okay.
Well, I am a Final Fantasy nerd.
I noticed.
Come
so
on.
How Invaders did. Obvious rip-off of an existing game. 7's across the board thus far.
Game Hero, you suck.
Stages. Wow, Game Hero's a bunch of assholes.
Yeah, I bet.
Fun at stages. What dicks? So let's see.
Hang on, I want to see what the. How much was that compared to? It's still a fair bit. As long as it hits over 6 overall, I think that's actually a good thing.
Yeah.
But we cannot afford to take another hit like the previous game, I think.
Yeah, the last one I think did. I suspected it was going to do. Oh, we've gained. Oh, wow, we've gained a lot of fans from Invaders.
Yeah. All right. I'm just having a quick look to see if we could do this quickly. I don't know if we can. So let's just make this custom engine while we're making money. This is gonna hurt. I'm warning you right now. It's gonna hurt.
Yeah. Well, to be fair, we're making so.
I think. Alright, so save game, linear story, mono sound. Throw all the shit at it.
Yeah, this is gonna be. I mean, it's okay. So.
Yeah, it's okay. We can go a little bit into the red before we have to start panicking. Okay. And as you can see, we're generating research points while we make this.
That's good.
So, like, immediately once this custom game engine is out, I'm making my Final Fantasy ripoff. I don't care. It'll have like a small save game. Or I can make an Ultima ripoff. What do you think?
Wait, we'll see. Well, we make quite a lot of research points, and hey, you know.
Yeah, we can even research a new topic if we wanted. So, research, new topic, fantasy. As you can see, I am ignoring the shadowy overlord who is currently glaring at me.
I'm so angry, bruh. Well, as you know, as I say, frankly, I've already put all my money into the Cayman Islands, so wow, we did really well on that.
Yeah,
we gained a lot of fans, so that's good.
Yep. All right, we've researched a new topic, so let's make a new game before we run out of cash. So,
yeah.
Final Fantasy, the last story. Blast, yes, why not?
Yeah.
I type real good. We're going to call it an RPG. We can't afford to put it on the TES.
No.
But that's fine. This engine is developed for PCs, as you can tell by the name.
Yep.
I think we should stick with V1 graphics. I mean, I know we put the new graphics in, but we're gonna.
It's too expensive at the moment. Like that would be.
Yeah. I mean,
basket, so.
Yeah, I mean, we do need to put these in because those tend to be good in RPGs.
Yeah.
I think. I think it's a wise business decision.
Yeah.
Alright, so what do you think? Do you agree with us?
I guess, yeah, well, I guess engine can take a bit of a hit. And I mean,
Yeah.
we've got save games, so.
Yeah, so that's all we need.
Watch as this goes horribly wrong.
I know what I'm doing. I know my RPGs.
Oh, okay.
Hey,
Yeah,
that's actually
yeah.
higher than normal.
Dialogue's got to be important. Yeah,
Level
AI
design.
can take a bit of a punch here. Level design, yeah. Okay.
What do you think?
Yeah, I'd say it's, yeah.
We might hit the red. I'm just warning you because this might.
Just the costs
No.
are going to be eating up, yeah.
No, it's not that. It's just it might not release before we have to make a payment on our crappy garage in DeLorean.
Oh, okay.
World design oddly enough has to be higher. I think oddly enough.
Yeah.
Do you want to go with mono sounds? I mean, it would bankrupt us.
We can't afford it, and the fact that it's like.
Okay,
know,
basic sounds it is.
I want to go mono sounds, but we just can't afford it.
Yeah,
So.
I understand. If nothing else, the engine is future-proofed. Oh, yeah. We'll be fine. We'll be fine. Just fix all the bugs.
Get them bugs out.
Right, push out the door. Go into the world, my baby.
Well, we've got a lot of design and.
Yep, we've made a new record for both. So
Alright.
I think this should
Good
actually be
combo.
quite good. Yeah. So, alright. Reviews, fingers crossed, because this might save the game company.
Yeah, this is either gonna this could potentially break us.
Come on, higher than a 7, please.
Ah.
Oh, 8!
Hey, that's good. Well,
9!
yes. Well, let's go 10.
9!
Oh, 9. That's still pretty solid.
Yes! I told you I knew what the fuck I was doing.
Fantasy and RPG is a great combination.
It always is.
Who'd have guessed?
Okay,
Oh, wow. Okay, we made a lot of money there.
up we go! And the Ted's home console is proving to be a success.
Okay.
I kind of want to...
I said, who'd have thought?
Yep. So, yeah. Do you want to try making one more game and then, I don't know, we could either call it a day on this, or...
Okay, well, let's just save quick, because I'm really anxious of this going horribly wrong. But,
I saved already.
Oh, you did? Okay, well, let's make a new game.
Alright. Hey, we're in a good mood. We're going to try it.
Okay.
So...
Let's pick the topic. I want to, because we've given
Actually, we could try and see if we could research a new topic.
Yeah, we need to, you know, we don't want to go stale. We don't want to be like, oh, we just...
Alright, so we can do sci-fi and horror. I want to save horror, oddly enough, because there's an option later when you can, like, market your games to certain audiences. So horror, you can aim at mature audiences.
Okay, well, let's do sci-fi then.
Yep. Research. DeLorean, take me to the future. Give me more information about how the game company will go. No, wait.
We gotta go to the future, Marty. It's a game company, Marty. Something's gonna be done about your game company.
So, let's see how much we actually profited from that in the end.
I imagine, wow, pretty healthily.
Yep.
Especially given that it was made on a shoestring budget.
The shoestring budget is always a good one.
Well,
So, what's the topic we're going to pick? Sci-fi?
sci-fi, yes.
What do you want to do?
Genre. I kind of want to do. Should we do a sci-fi adventure? We
Yeah.
haven't done the adventures yet, have we?
We have
Platform,
done an
that's what
adventure, I
can say.
think.
Okay, well, let's just do a sci-fi adventure then.
I will do it at PC, because again, shoestring budget.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
what shall we call it?
Okay. Sky Wanderer.
Sci-fi?
Yes.
Okay.
Well, I'm sorry. What? Okay. What? Look, never mind. Click next.
Is that what you said?
Yes.
Okay.
Should we roll out the new impressive graphics on this?
Why not?
Okay.
This is the decision that caused our company to go bankrupt.
Okay.
Graphics go up and... I don't
Engine's gonna go up, I think, for this.
know.
For adventure, yeah.
Okay. Anything else?
for adventure, how important? I guess stories and quests is pretty important. So yeah, so I guess that's right. Right.
All right. Hit it.
Punch it.
As you see, I'm actually now coming up with like 2s when I develop shit. So, yeah, we're getting better at this.
Hooray!
Alright, level design should go up.
Yeah.
Artificial intelligence.
Yes.
I can speak well.
Okay.
I speak really good. So yeah, this is Game Dev Tycoon. As you can see, we're not good at it.
Oh, I think we're doing all right.
Mono sound.
Yeah. Let's go crazy. After the wild success that was that. Should we? Oh, okay. I was going to say improve the sound a bit, but
Oh, right.
Never mind.
Alright, this is when they start marketing the whole, you can look at target audiences and stuff. I don't know if we'll come back to Big Melon Studios. We might. I don't know. Would you like to come back to Big Melon Studios at some point?
Frankly, we're doing pretty well, I think, thus far. So let's get rid of these bugs first. I'm kind of curious to see how badly we screw up. Wow, we have a lot of design points.
Yeah.
This is pretty good.
Apparently, I'm a designer at heart.
Yeah.
New topic, new combo, great combo.
Great combo. Yes. I think we could. We started leveling up 2D graphics. So yeah.
Yep. We've always been leveling up 2D graphics. This is the first time we are leveling.
Oh, okay.
Alright, so following the massive success of the TES, there's now rumours that Vena, another Japanese company, plans to release their own game console.
Yeah. Okay.
Gee, I wonder who they're supposed to be.
That one's a little less obvious initially, but
Yeah. Unless you were specifically a Sega kid.
Well, I mean, obviously, so was I, but.
Ah. Yeah, both Sega kids here.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Come on, be good, be good. 7.
I would have preferred a bit more.
Could have been
6.
more.
What? Are you blind? This is a technical masterpiece.
Actually, it's a design masterpiece, Nick.
Okay. It's
Right.
fine. It's a design,
I'm gonna do this just to get some extra money, actually. I think I think we can have do the spreadsheets
Right,
off weirdly
yeah.
enough, assuming I don't decide to stop and scratch my head.
Well, we can take a punch from it, I think.
Right, so we've already broken 10k in the second week.
Oh, there we go. Nice. Hooray!
And yes, hang on, I want to save. So yes, this is Game Dev Tycoon. As you can tell, we are very bad at showing off how good we are. I think. What?
I don't think we're too bad. So.
Yeah, I mean, we came up with a fair amount of fans. I wish I got that many YouTube video views. Shameless advertising! Okay. We've now got target audience, so like we can now market our games to the adults or the itty bitty kiddies.
Yay!
And take all their pocket money.
What delicious monies. So let's yeah.
Hmm?
Oh well, no. You were saying let's keep going. So I think I think we should probably. You know this stuff. I don't know the YouTubes. I'm scared and frightened and such.
Do you want to do one more? Because I think this is going to turn into one more game at this rate.
Oh no! I think as I say, we'll just see how Sky Wanderer sort of did overall in the charts, and then.
Yeah, and then we'll call it quits.
Yeah.
If you'd like to see more of this, feel free to leave a comment saying we want more Game Dev Tycoon. Because I don't know, I'd be happy to go back to it and see if we can actually make it to the current gaming generation. Because you can go for like 30 years of game development in this game.
Wow, that's pretty impressive. So can you theoretically go to the future then?
I know that they've got the Xbox knockoff and PlayStation 2, and that they might have the 360, but I don't know.
Oh, we didn't make as much money as the last story, but it did.
But we still came out positive.
It's still a pretty positive sales figure. I can live with that.
And later on, there'll be like random events that are like, how help our games sell more. Like we'll get interviews and such, and they'll be like, "Oh, we want to talk to you about your new game," so we give them an interview, and that causes like hype.
Yeah.
So more people will want to buy it when it comes out. But I think that is a good first look. So, what do you think of the game, Nick?
I think it is. I would give it 6 out of 10. I've seen better. No, it's great fun.
Yeah, it is quite good fun, and I think the marketing strategy was very clever.
Yes.
So, I'm Webmistressl. This is Game Dev Tycoon. That guy is Nick, and we'll see you next time. Take care.
Bye.